Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Friday, July 25, 2025, after 3:15 p.m. Eastern. We'll be having a reverse aging health call and all the rest tonight after 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And just a heads up for everybody, we have the cardio wellness set up on our website. You just click on a link and it'll take you to that. I've talked about this. I'll talk about it tonight. One of many subjects. A lot of people really don't know how manifesting actually works. And commitment unlocks the doors of imagination, allows vision, and gives us the right stuff to turn our dreams into reality. James Womack. You want to make sure that you're in a comfortable position, no outside interference, relaxed into your body, still as a statue, focused on your breath rising and falling. So how does it happen? It happens because your body-mind is a channel for the inexhaustible spiritual source of energy, love, and creativity that is found only, no place else, only in the present moment. The more present you are, the more your body opens to this manifesting power, and the richer your experience of life becomes. With a consistent, relaxed, yet focused awareness on what you want instead of what you do not want, you will naturally and continuously manifest amazing things. See, that really hits the head on the nail. Any other way is a crapshoot. And as I've said several times, many times, everything you need is inside you. This entire universe is a divine consciousness in your very nature. And it has total command over the elements, atoms, thought forms, and existence. This is the truth of who you are. You were told by others that you are a body, a name, an identity that has certain beliefs and limitations. These are all ideas about who you are and only a fraction of the truth of what and who you truly are. And to truly understand the powerful manifesting being that you are, you simply need to experience it for yourself. To have this experience, you need to access your infinite potentiality by practicing dropping deeply inside. And if you feel that you don't have the right tools, methods, or vehicle to take your life to its dream destination, just let that go. When you wake up and realize all the powerful truth of who you really are, you'll know how easy and effortless it is to manifest whatever your heart desires. There is a deep stillness and silence within you, always, that is intimately connected to the all-loving, divine, universal intelligence in the present moment. There exists an inner knowing and understanding that you are all-powerful and extremely magical. This body, mind, universe, are a magical hologram in which you can create anything you desire at any time. And when you have a consistent positive flow of intention and high emotional energy toward any desired outcome, this sacred magical universe has to assist you in the present moment. The great secret here is in what each of these three steps all have in common. The real power of manifesting is only possible, when you are truly showing up in the present moment. Not yesterday, not harping on something you don't want. The instant you stop being 100% engaged in what your now experience of life is, by getting up in your head about the past or future, life loses its juicy flavor. Deeper spiritual meaning and overall divine manifesting experience. And with an open and centered energy, your thoughts manifest from your core creative self. And you magically co-create your life. Have you ever heard the saying that you can't step in the same river twice? You've gone back in time. I've talked about this. You go back to a place that you were, and it's never the same. So the mind can never, ever catch the present moment. And when it actually does catch up, the mind is no longer there. You reach a state of no mind or nirvana. Everything you want to is contained within this universe. And this universe only exists in this moment. Why would you look at anything else for what you want manifesting energy for what you want? Manifesting energy is only found in the here and now, and there is more of it than you ever could use. The present moment is more amazing than anything that the mind can conceive of, and is the only place that you truly exist. Once you surrender your life to the present moment for many days and weeks, you will have a shift in consciousness. And that is so profound that your life will never be the same. A dynamic transformation will unfold through you, and you'll see that manifesting your desires is effortless and joyful. See, you got to go, and it's depending on what's going on, it doesn't matter. You got to go in the now. You got to focus in the moment to moment, because we wander and we focus on certain things, and that's how we create them. And a lot of things we don't care to create, but since we focus on it, you worry, you stress, you fear, and you're focused on something, you'll expand it. Now, you know it's there, but you don't care to engage it. So what you do is you focus on the now, the moment. You get in the habit of moment to moment, staying in deep gratitude for the very moment you're in. It's a discipline, and it's a strong, firm commitment, because it overrides all of your programming. You've been told certain things, and you've been educated on certain things, and I'm going to tell you here right now, it's all a lie. All of it. Every single bit of it. Made to make you think that you are weak, not powerful at all. You succumb to a system that is molded, and you're programmed to be in that system. And it's nothing that you are. It's everything that you're not. So once you surrender your life to the present moment, for many days and weeks, you'll have a shift in consciousness. A dynamic transformation will unfold. And you'll see that manifesting your desires is effortless and joyful. Miraculous synchronistic events will become your everyday life. A sense of inner peace will prevail. And within each moment, there will only be time for you to shine your light onto the world. Surrendering to the present moment is how you bring truth, vision, purpose, meaning to your life, and step into being the divine, magnificent being you truly are. So it's kind of like there's no right pattern. It means everybody's different. You flow with one into the other, and you repeat any one that I just shared with you. And if you want to have even more fun, you feel each one of these that I've shared with you resonate within a different chakra energy center in your body. Use the breath to breathe it in and out of each chakra. And getting freedom from the mind is absolutely paramount. The mind is relentless. It focuses on many things, usually things you don't want. It's like when you grip the wheel too tight, you find that you lose control. Steve Rapson. If you don't care to grip it too tight and you don't care to grip it too light, just enough. Just so you can maneuver. And basically, 99% of the time your mind is busy capturing data and processing it, assimilating, creating new information. It's extremely occupied trying to make sense of all the data. and learn what it needs to know so you can become, do, and have whatever you desire. So the mind is necessary to have an experience in this body and is vital for your survival, yet it doesn't know how to stop thinking and discover a permanent state of bliss within. So it's an awe-inspiring analyzing machine that functions a lot like a computer. And guess where computers came from? So the really interesting thing about the mind is that it only exists on the past. It only exists in the past or the future. It only knows yesterday and tomorrow. And the mind simply cannot exist in the now, where peace resides. It spends all its time in the future or the past. It is incapable of remaining in a state of peace because it's all its yearning, striving, and efforting to arrive there just creates more feelings of lacking peacefulness. It is always trying to get somewhere other than here now. It is always wondering what's going to happen next or processing what has just happened. We dare you to try or to do, just keep your mind present in the now. Just for this moment. Try it. Just a few moments right now. And let the mind reside only in the now and see what happens. So what did you notice? Did life suddenly become more peaceful? You may have caught a glimpse at the crazy life that manifests from living in a mind that is continuously obsessed with past and future, all day long, all year long, all lifetime long. And with a mind in charge, you can never find peace. The mind never stops to rest in the now because it would lose its job. It operates from the perspective that the now is not okay in some way, and thus it must always improve or change it. This is the exact opposite of the energy of inner peace, which stems from a deep knowing that everything is always perfect in this entire universe in this simple, sweet moment. Now, have you ever wondered what your life would be like if you were truly free from the mind? What would even one day be like for you? Imagine that day is today. Birds are singing, breeze is blowing, and you're able to hear, smell, and feel the beauty of it all. Of course, you could hear what the mind was saying if you paid attention to it. Yet you choose instead to observe it and not get caught in the entangling drama. Being the divine witness, watching it all from a higher perspective, you find peace by dropping the mind. True peace is a state of no mind. You can either choose peace or mind, and peace of mind occurs only when there is no mind. It is absolutely essential to know your mind so that you can transcend it. And we need to understand how to let go of our mind so that we can find peace at any moment of our life. You start with trusting the process of letting it go. Trust that you are on the path of finding total freedom from the constant chit-chat in the mind. This choice is the first step on an infinite journey. The second step is knowing that your mind is connected to an infinite divine intelligence that is always leading you towards enlightenment, even if it doesn't look that way. Third step is to imagine that what it feels like to be free from your past, future, all your desires, inhibitions, fears, doubts, worries, and expectations. And yes, imagination is employing the mind, of course. Yet, what other tool do you have to use to free yourself from its grasp on you? Keep imagining what it feels like to infinitely dive into a permanent feeling of freedom. Once you can imagine this and hold this thought for several minutes, the real deal will soon follow and find you. So ultimately, we need to use the mind to drop the mind, to find total freedom in this life. The mind has to step down from its pedestal and get out of our way. Yet, who's going to coax it to step down? You are. And this decision to choose freedom over everything is the key. You'll soon find something amazing inside you when the mind surrenders and you turn inward towards the divine spirit that you already are. So relax and bask in the light of this eternal peaceful experience of pure being. And once you realize that it is available in each millisecond, following your daily mind chatter is the last thing you're drawn to do. The mind is awfully interesting, and yet the major block in the way to finding true freedom when you drop all your attachments to it. You begin awakening to a much bigger reality that goes beyond the walls of what is inside and outside yourself. And when you deeply realize that who you are is not your mind, nor your thoughts, nor your emotions, nor your body, and then the awakening process begins. Start with finding the silence between each thought, the space between ideas. Speaks to you in a way that goes beyond what can be spoken. And by listening to this gap between words, this ordinary life suddenly becomes very profound and meaningful. It is only in this space of silence you will find total freedom in the constant flowing river of peacefulness. You can see that the mind cannot exist in silence. The mind cannot exist in space's infinite universe that is everywhere now. If you want to rid yourself of the constant struggle of thoughts and negative emotions in your life, keep surrendering to this silence. And once you find this silence, the mind relaxes. You discover the foundation of your very being. And once you confine yourself to this present moment, this core, essential, foundational presence, your entire life is instantly healed and enlightened. And when the mind disappears into the profound silence of the now moment, you will discover that you do not really exist. The personality construct fades into the background, merging with the millions of other ideas. You soon will begin to know yourself as this profound silence and realize you are this infinite, timeless essence that is always present no matter what crazy thoughts abound. Even when the cacophony of your mind feels almost deafening, the silence of pure beingness continues to permeate everything. And the more you allow your mind to quiet, the more you can tap into this ever-deepening, peaceful energy that is your true nature. You are naturally this vast, calm reservoir of silence, even when your mind ripples on the surface of this lake. The stillness at the core, your being, is never touched. Join you in a meditation. I'll return to close us out. Take an easy and slow breath in through the nose, and an easy and slow breath out from the mouth. Remain still. Relax into your body. Focus on your breath rising and falling. Just for today, release your need to be right about your personal beliefs, positions, and precious opinions. Let go of being so defensive about anything. Is being righteous really worth it? These attachments will only cause you more suffering. Drop into your heart. Feel an openness inside you. And your heart is the gateway to merge with your true spiritual essence, which is always at peace with everyone and everything. And remember, everybody around you is so deeply, eternally loved to be in your divine, egoless presence. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and the following morning. And we'll return here tonight, Friday, July 25th, 2025, after 9:15 p.m. Eastern, to continue my reverse aging health call and all the rest. And Saturday, July 26th, 2025, after 3:15 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation call. Be gentle, kind, generous, and humble with yourself at all times. Be in the highest of the highest high, deepest of the deepest deepest, purest of the purest purest, eternal gratitude at all times, no matter what's happening within you or outside of you. Open your heart and allow the magic to flow in.